Yeah. This is about to be a rant. It was gonna be a story time, but I think it's gonna turn into a rant, and the story's honestly not that long, so I don't know if I'm gonna have it in me to rant, to be so real with y'all, because I am very mellow, very chilled out right now, okay? But I still want to talk about it. I'm not going to be saying the exact names of places that I went, or even the type of establishment that I went to. I'm just going to be calling it a pharmacy, because technically that's what it is, okay? It is a pharmacy where I go and pick up my medicine. So for monetary reasons, as well as all the shit going on YouTube, we're just gonna call it the pharmacy, okay? So I had recently gotten my pharmacy card, and I wanted to go and pick up some medicine. Now, when you get your pharmacy card, you get coupons to different pharmacies. And the medicine at this pharmacy is not very expensive. I mean, it's very expensive. Ooh, girl, I wish it wasn't very expensive. It's very expensive, like most medicines are in America. Deal is pretty much, you know, welcome over here, basically. You know, I'm welcoming any deal, regardless of what it is. So the fact that I'm getting coupons for the pharmacy, that's a plus, right? So I've been hopping around different pharmacies, because different pharmacies do want your business, and they usually, when people find a place, they stick to it. That's with any pharmacy. Like when I go to the doctor, I have my prescription sent to a certain CVS pharmacy, because that's just my pharmacy, you know? So far I have only been to 2, all right? So yeah, I may be hopping around, but I'm not, you know, using all of my medicine I'm not using my medicine irresponsibly, basically. So it's not like I'm hopping from pharmacy to pharmacy. The one pharmacy, it was really, really awesome. I love the employees in there, really cool, 0 complaints, whatever. Then I was like, you know what? I have to go to this other pharmacy to use my coupon there. I believe it was $75 off when you spend 150 bucks, I believe is what the coupon was. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm about to go get this coupon. So girl, so I go there. For one, it's in the hood, but I really don't mind, because when I first went to my doctor's office, it was in the hood, and the establishment, I'm about to get comfortable, girl. The establishment looked very nice, so I'm not judgmental. So it's in the hood. So, you know, I go in. Now when I go in, it's a shit show, girl. It's a complete shit show. For one, before I even get into the establishment, you have to park like in the back. So you park in the back, and you know, you gotta wait, and then you park behind the building, and then you have to like walk in the street, and then you go to the front door, which is, I just think that that's a shitty design, because like that's not safe. Like you could get robbed of your prescriptions. Like there's a opioid epidemic going on right now. Like you don't think there would be people sitting here staking out the pharmacies as it is. So not very smart, not very safe, especially the area where it's in. And like I don't know, but that I didn't care. So I go in there, and it's a hot ass mess, girl. Like there's freaking boomers everywhere, which I don't really care. I'm not ageist, girl, but there was boomers everywhere, but it was a certain type of boomer. Like, you know, them boomers that be complaining about every fucking thing. They had freaking, what's it called? Stairway to Heaven playing in there to, like, you know, accommodate the boomers at the pharmacy. And like, you have Stairway to Heaven blaring in the fucking ceiling. Then you have some random older ladies, not yet boomers, but older ladies talking about, yeah, girl, I just got a poo yesterday, girl, loud as fuck, right? And then you have some boomers arguing with the receptionist.
Like, oh, I should have, blah, 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 blah. This doesn't make any sense. How y'all don't have this product in stock because of...
And I'm just walking into this madness. Like, nobody greeted me, nothing. Compared to the other place that I went to, it was like real chill. You walk in, there's a waiting room, there's a TV with the menu, and like you're chilling. But no, this was very, this was a roller coaster, girl. I looked up the reviews for this place, and they did say, I looked up employee reviews. I don't know why I do, this is some weird shit. I don't know, maybe I'm venting because of my state of mind, but I like to look up like weird shit like that. So I'm just like, all right, I want to know what the average day is going to be like for this person, because so I could either like empathize with them. I don't know, I'm weird. But I looked up how they treat employees at this pharmacy, and it was not very great. So I just made sure that regardless of whatever I walked into, that I was very patient with the employees there, because I read the reviews. They get treated like trash and they get rotated like crazy. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna be polite to these people, regardless of what service I get, because I'm a weird ass, what is it, Gen Y person, I guess. I don't know. Or am I Gen Y? I don't know what the fuck I am. Anyway, what are we talking about? They take my pharmacy card and they write me down and they're like, are you a walk-in? I'm like, yes. Is it your first time here? I'm like, yes. They gave me the coupon that I knew I was already gonna get, and I sat down and I was waiting to get called back. I'm noticing tons of people are going before me, just tons and tons, like waves of people. There was even a point where, and this is like not related to, you know, why guys are trash, because we're gonna get to that point in a second. And yes, this happened in a professional environment, so bruh. So as I'm sitting there waiting, as I'm obviously being skipped, like I know I'm being skipped, I just don't care because I'm just looking around. I'm seeing a whole show right now. Like I don't got shit to do. I'm chilling and I'm medicated, so I'm not tripping. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like in the back, whatever. So I'm looking, and this family came in, right? And it was like this 40, 50-year-old lady, and then it was like a 70-year-old lady, and then it was like 3 young children, adding on to all this noise. And now Stairway to Heaven's done playing. Now you have what is that shit called, White Rabbit fucking blaring. Like, are we in Vietnam right now? Like, wouldn't y'all not want to play shit like that? It like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, why don't y'all play the Beatles or something? Like, why are y'all playing this loud rock music? Like, what's going on? I'll play the Beatles, play something, you know, chill. Come on, man. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But they walk up in that bitch, right? And the old lady is sitting with all the kids, and then the 40-something-year-old lady walks up. She looks like totally a tweaker, bruh. Totally, but I knew for a fact she was a tweaker after what she did. She took the old lady's card, pharmacy card, walked up to the receptionist's desk and was like,
this is her and she's gonna be picking this up.
She took the menu and pointed to a specific medicine. This specific medicine is not the most, trying to say monetized. This specific medicine basically is very strong. I'm just gonna say that. It's a very strong medicine, and she wanted that. And the people behind the desk were like, we actually don't have that right now. And the lady was just like, oh my God. And was like, all right, fine, give me her stuff back. We're gonna go elsewhere. And they all dipped. And when they left, the receptionists were talking like pretty fucking loud, because at this point the loud people were in the back actually purchasing their stuff. So it's probably like me and like 4 other people, and those people aren't really saying much. But the receptionists, I could hear them from where I was at. They were basically just like, oh my God, you know that some people actually hit up other people online that have pharmacy cards, and then they give them money and make them come in here. I think that's what just happened. And I'm just like, all right, if you even had that suspicion, why would you even, I don't know. Anyway, so they finally, one of the girls comes up to me. They're like, oh my God, I am so sorry. Like, you're next. I'm so sorry. We got the IDs mixed up, whatever. And I was like, it's fine. I'm fine. So finally, somebody brings me from the back, and they take me to these 3 boys, okay? These 3 boys. One of the boys was actually being trained. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, I remember when I read the employee reviews, they switch out employees like fucking shoes. So they were training somebody, and they did not know what they was talking about. And look, I'm not a connoisseur. I have not in a very, I just said what I'm not a medicine connoisseur, okay? I have not, I just got prescribed my medicine. I don't really remember the lingos and stuff like that from when I was prescribed my medicine previously. And well, I wasn't prescribed my medicine previously, but y'all get the drift that I'm trying to put down. They were not very knowledgeable. I'm over here, it came to the point where I was just like, look, what's up and what's down, and just let me get my freaking % off. There was one guy who, and I feel like if that one guy wasn't there, the other 2 wouldn't have been as bold. Well, the other one, because the one who was being trained was very like quiet and reserved and very like, you know, I don't really know what's going on. You could tell he didn't really feel comfortable what he was doing, like he was new. So I'm not gonna say it was really him. It was mainly the two dudes, but if this one dude wasn't there, I doubt like these conversations even would have started happening. So I'm a pretty like easygoing person. If you meet me in real life, like I'll shoot the shit with you. It's not really a big deal to me. Like if I can tell you genuinely want to have a combo, like I'll shoot the shit. It's not a huge thing. So I'm shooting the shit with these guys or whatever, trying to make good conversation, trying to make it less tense, because obviously the kid being trained doesn't know what's going on. And I keep saying kid because these people look as if they were like 19, 20 years old, maybe 18, 19, 20 years old, and they just got a, you know, pharmacy job. You know, I was just shooting the shit with them at first. Everything was really cool, really cordial. But then one of the guys who wasn't even assigned to work with me. That's the thing. He wasn't even assigned to work with me. He doesn't have any of my information, nothing. Like he's supposed to be over here, but he made sure he came over here for whatever reason. So he came over here and then he starts, you know, chiming in little shit, and he said something under his breath. But one of the dudes laughed. So that's why I was like, oh, what did you say? I didn't hear you. Because, bruh, I'm in your face, bruh. And, like, look. I know I'm small, but don't do me. Come on, I'm grown. Like, don't disrespect me. Come on now, because I don't know what you're saying, bruh. Like, you don't know, and then you don't even know why I need this pharmacy card. Like, bro, I'm already paranoid about people's intentions, bro. Like, what did you say about me, bruh? So he was just like,
oh no, I was just saying, like, you know, I like your jacket, I like your swag, I think you look really dope or whatever, and blah, blah, blah.
And I was like, oh, okay, you know, thank you. And then the other dude, the quiet one, T on the quiet one, you know, the reason why I said it wasn't so much him is because honestly, I don't think he's even interested in my kind. And if you get what I mean by that, then you get what I mean by that. But he was very, you know, he wore like a whole bunch of rings. He had a, you know, he was very fashionable, like, and he was just like, when bro was like trying to be slick, talking about, oh, I think you look real good in your little outfit, you got swag, blah, blah, blah. Here he go talking about,
oh yes, denim is coming back. You know, those big denim jackets, they're really coming back.
So I'm like, okay, I'm over here talking to him now. Let's talk fashion. Yeah, stay over there. Like, stay over there, sir. So we're talking about denim jackets and the styles and the fashions. And then out of nowhere, you know, I'm getting checked out finally. The same dude comes back over talking about,
hold on, watch this.
sir, will you leave me alone? So he's talking about, watch this. So, talking to me, talking about,
so, does your boyfriend?
And I'm like, bruh, I see what you're trying to do, bruh. And honestly, bruh, I told him the truth. I was like, no, my boyfriend does not. And, you know, I told him the truth. But honestly, looking back, bruh, I really wish that I would have lied. Like, but hold on, let me break it down. So he was like, so does your boyfriend? Oh, I keep forgetting. I have to like fucking rephrase this. Hold on. So
does your boyfriend consume pharmacy goods?
No, he does not consume pharmacy goods.
Oh, well, I don't see how that's gonna work. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it's working now.
Like trying to fish to see like what are you doing? And I really wish instead of being honest, I would have lied. Like I should have just really like gassed up Daniel's situation a little bit, and I should have been like, oh no, Daniel doesn't, my guy, he cannot consume pharmacy goods, you know, he just got out of prison, you know, his parole officer's been on him real tight ever since he beat up that other dude that was trying to holla at me in the supermarket, you know, it's been real tough, you know, I wish he could though. Like that's what I wish I would have said. Like just scared him a little bit, like, can you stop, like what is wrong with you? Like after that, like I just ignored him because I'm like, bro, okay, obviously like you're not taking any hints, and like just chill. Maybe now that you did the whole boyfriend pickup thing, like maybe that can be over now, and like let's just stop. So then I'm like even more trying to talk to the other dudes, but now there's like one more other guy. The other guy that I was telling you about, the one without the rings, was starting to chime in too, being like,
oh yeah, bro, I don't see how you do it, because you know, why doesn't he just come up in here and get his car? You know, I'm medicated right now.
And I'm just like, bro, you're at work. Like all of y'all are at work right now. Like no wonder they be going through y'all like this at that shit. Like y'all are at work and y'all cutting up right now. And then there was even one moment where like it was just quiet and nobody was talking, and bruh just had to get the attention back on him somehow, and was just like,
oh bruh, you know, I thought that dude was about to run off on us for a second with the tree, blah blah blah.
And I'm just like, bro, you do realize, like, at the end of the day, you're at a pharmacy. Like, fuck the lingo and shit for the monetization. Like, you're at a pharmacy for real, for real. Like, you're at a pharmacy, bro. Like, you are in low-key in the medical field right now, bro. Like, you need to tighten the fuck up. You trying to hit on fucking patients, and then you over here joking about shit being robbed. The other pharmacy I went to, I got such a cookie cutter, like, clean, crisp vibe in there that I knew if somebody even joked about robbery up in that bitch, it would be done. Like, there would be some dudes coming out the back. Like, so that's why I'm like, what in the unprofessional hell is going on here? Then I get home and, you know, I look at my medication that I got, and, you know, they keep telling me, oh, you need to come back and visit us. You need to come back and visit us. And I was like, I'm probably not going to come back here. I don't even live close to here. And they were like, oh, well, you should still come back, or you could go to the one at the beach. You know, sometimes we work over there. I'm like, honestly, I'm never going to that brand of pharmacy ever again. I heard horrible things about it. I just wanted to get my fucking coupon. Like, so I get home and I look at my medication, and turns out Mr. Sweet done put in some extra stuff in my prescription. And honestly, I guess this did turn out into a story time because I don't have it in me to rant, but what I will say from this is, like, why are men so, like, aggressive with shit like that? Like, why can't they fucking take a hint? And I'm not trying to say all men are like this, but, like, a good majority are. And I keep seeing things in, like, the news and on social media of girls that are getting, like, murdered for denying people their advances and stuff like that, or not responding to catcalls, or, like, you know, not laughing at a guy's creepy joke. And it's just weird. Like, I kind of wish going back that I would have been, like, you know, Billy Badass, like, oh, my dude will come up in here and beat you up, you need to leave me alone. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not trying to say this dude would have, like, freaking murked me at the pharmacy. That's not what I'm saying. It's just really weird. Like, it makes you really uncomfortable, and it's like, why can't we just have a normal, everyday human interaction? Like, why do you have to be pushy and then make me feel uncomfortable? And it made me feel even more uncomfortable because it's like other employees at the pharmacy were, like, giggling and, like, tuning in to him being inappropriate. Like, but it was just really weird how, like, nobody was just like, okay, bro, you're at work, like, you need to chill, you need to stop, like, you really need to chill. Like, I'm done. I have nothing else to say. The glasses stayed on for the majority of the video, so I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it. I kept it on, but I did put on this ugly ass jacket. Okay guys, I'm about to go. Let me know, has there ever been a time where you've been catcalled in a professional setting? Whether you were a customer or if it's happened to you from another coworker, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys next time. Peace.